Good morning, YouTubers. It's Friday, and it's just coming up to 9 o'clock. It's 5 to 9 in the morning here in Ramsgate, and my name is Andy. Mike 0 Delta Romeo November is my amateur radio call sign, and I'm calling you from my Radio Shack here and having a chat with you. Just telling you about some medium wave DXing, stroke medium wave listening. Hope the light's okay. It's that time in the morning where the sun's broken. It's quite bright. I should probably have pulled the blinds back a bit, but maybe I'll do that in a second. Okay, this morning I want to talk to you about a particular frequency on the medium wave that I listened to quite a bit over the years. And it's 11:52 a.m. 11:52 a.m. on the medium wave band. This radio is tuned to it. My Roberts radio and my homebrew radio is tuned to it. And also my Raykill RA17. Great receiver is tuned to that as well. Now on 11:52, when I lived in London, there's a station called LBC, London Broadcasting. I listened to that quite a lot. In fact, over the years, when I was there, I made several little receivers, not probably as good as the superhead I've got here, a homebrew superhead, but I always used to listen to the stations I could hear, and LBC 11:52 was one of those. I'm now located in Ramsgate in Kent, so I'll let you listen to how it sounds up here from this location, which is probably about, the crow flies, probably about 70 miles away. So let's turn the volume control up a bit. First of all, I'll switch to the Roberts radio.
As with every company on the stock market,
as you can see,
vote every year to
very clear.
Keep their key people.
Very clear.
Shareholders
Receiver.
Yesterday
Very clear station rather. Reception's good. 5-9 reception. Excuse me a bit, gonna pull the curtains a minute. Give a bit more light.
Victory comes despite his big bust-up.
Yeah, a bit more light in the shack, so that's the 11:52 on the Roberts radio, and I'll switch to my homebrew radio here. Homebrew radio, hopefully that's already tuned to it.
And yesterday he teased them a little bit by saying that he hopes to do 40 more.
11:52.
LBC News.
From business then to sport.
There you go. Now, what I'd like to show you is what happens when I move the loop here all around. LBC 11:52, so I just turn the volume down a little bit on there. The volume, the IF gain. Turn the volume down, and I'm going to move the loop around. Here you go. Same frequency, but the loop is pointed in the direction. Now this is, I think this is Smooth Radio up in Norfolk. It serves Norfolk and Suffolk, Smooth Radio. It was called Radio Broadlands when it first launched in 1984. Radio Broadlands in Norfolk in 1984, but I think a lot of these stations now have been bought up by the Smooth Radio Network. So you can see, you can hear, completely obliterates LBC when I move the loop around. That's smooth. I'll move the loop back to LBC. There you go. How about that? Fantastic. Here back. Smooth radio. How about that? Smooth radio. You can't really hear LBC in the background, it's just about there. Now there's several other frequencies on the band which I may go through with you in the future, where you can hear one or the other station. But from here up in Ramsgate, I mean that's pretty good for me. If you consider, I just show you on the map. I'm here, down in Ramsgate here, here somewhere. The Smooth Radio you're listening to is up here in Norfolk, and the LBC radio station is down in Croydon. I think it's Croydon in London, somewhere on the map here. Croydon, that area there, London area. So that's quite good. So I'll switch over to the Raykill radio so you can hear it. So just turn the volume up on the Raykill radio. Tune it up a little bit. There you go. It's coming up to the news. Smooth radio. Now I'll move it round to LBC.
Black Friday at Harvey's and Benson's. You can save up to 50% off sofas and dining for
That's LBC.
$25.99 at Harvey's, and up to 50% off a wide range of beds and bedroom furniture at Benson's. All available with interest-free credit. Plus, save big with 20% off our Black Friday collection. You'll have to hurry though. Our Black Friday
I guess if you're new to a medium wave DXing, this is helpful to you. And a lot of time, people who listen to a lot of stations like myself, you can lose sight of this little smaller. Here you go. There you go. So I was saying, you can lose sight of the little fun you can have. You don't always have to do the serious DXing, but it's quite good really. And one of the things that I've mentioned to you, and you guys who are used to this sort of DXing will tell you, I think you can judge a radio by how good it receives signals via during the day. Via not Skywave, I'm a bit tongue-tied, but just straight signals that are not bounce off the ionosphere. Ground wave signals. That's what I was after. That's what I was thinking. You can receive ground wave stations, and it tells you how well the radio's working. Because I think during the evening, when the bands become quite crowded and the signals become quite strong, you can't always judge how well a radio performs. But if you can hear good ground wave signals, and you have the stations that are your markers, and you can always use those to measure how well the aerial system and the radio is doing. So that's reception of LBC 1152, or smooth radio on 1152. Let me know what you think, let me know if you have any similar stations which you can choose between on your loop aerial from where you are. Please like and subscribe to my videos, please. This is going to be my third video. I'm quite new to YouTube. It's been less than a week since I launched my channel, so any feedback would be appreciated. Thank you very much. This is Mike 0 Delta Romeo November Andy, located Ramsgate, Kent.